Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and I have a question from a client asking to demonstrate the use of a mending plate. And mending plates are used in very generic applications when you're doing very typical and, frankly, the type of carpentry that doesn't require skill and precision. Mending plates are items that are generally surface mounted and can be just rectangular like this. They come in a variety of different sizes, and they're surface mounted between two different pieces of, let's say, wood, and you screw through the mending plates to secure those two pieces together. A typical application would be picnic benches, planters, shelving, fences would be very typical and common. Here in the warehouse we have a lot of shelves, and I can simply just demonstrate a general concept about how it's done. So let's do that now. Okay, here we are in the shop, and we have a lot of shelving that's going in. Perfect situation to show what we're doing, what we're building. I'm not using any mending plates on this project, but I easily could. And a mending plate would be swell if I was to use it, let's say, right here, where I wanted to reinforce the relationship between these two vertical pieces of wood and this horizontal piece of wood. Mending plates, if I haven't already mentioned it, they're typically flat. They can be in a T shape. They can be in an inside corner. This might be swell for an inside corner, but this is the application right here. It's got 4 holes in it, and I will demonstrate how I would go about installing that. Let's do that right now. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Okay, here's an application where I'm going to install my mending plate. I'm going to put it right between these two pieces of wood. The most important thing is always to pre-drill the hole, so I'm going to simply line this up. And lining it up visually is going to be just good enough for me and my purposes. I'm going to straddle the mending plate so that I'm not only hitting the two screws into the horizontal member, but I'll straddle the two vertical pieces here as well. So let's go about doing that now. Pre-drilling the holes, super necessary again, otherwise you can plan on splitting wood. The screws that I have are not the right size. I'm using number 6s. These probably require a number 5 would be my guess for these mending plates. What I'm going to do is put a screw into that first one so I can hold it in the position that I want. It's going to be pretty decent. And as I said earlier, this is when you're doing work that's really not finished carpentry. This is just planters and picnic tables and generic shelving like this. So I am definitely not concerned with measuring. I'm just eyeballing everything here. So now, come in with my driver. Pre-drill my final 2 holes. There is an installed mending plate for your consideration. There you go. Pretty typical, pretty common. It's a really good way to very inexpensively reinforce some sort of random joint. A lot of people use them for those generic applications, and if there's any additional questions on mending plates or any other builder's hardware like this, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.